Ursula von der Leyen has expressed serious concern over whether the bloc could conclude a post-Brexit trade deal with Britain within the 2020 deadline. Britain is due to leave the European Union on January 31, but will remain in a transitional arrangement until the end of next year while negotiators debate future trade ties. I am very worried given the little time we have, von der Leyen told France's L'Echo newspaper in an interview published Friday. It's not only about negotiating a free trade deal, but many other subjects. It seems to me that on both sides, we must ask ourselves seriously if all these negotiations are feasible in such a short time, she said. She had already earlier expressed doubts.
Well, we are addressing indeed the challenge that the time is very short. We have 11 months to negotiate a broad field, and it's not only about a trade agreement, but we're also speaking about education, we're speaking about transport, about fisheries, about sectorial questions. So many other fields are in the portfolio to be negotiated.
Under the withdrawal agreement, which Prime Minister Boris Johnson has agreed with Europe, but not yet pushed through Parliament, the UK could ask for 1 or 2 year extension. But Johnson, who won a comfortable majority in the UK general election this month, insists he will not ask for more time and is preparing legislation to forbid such a move.
The bill ensures that the implementation period must end on the 31st of December next year with no possibility of an extension. And it paves the way for a new agreement on our future relationship with our European neighbours based on an ambitious free trade agreement with no alignment, with no alignment on EU rules, but instead control of our own laws.
In this case, negotiators will only have 11 months to conclude a trade agreement, a task that officials on both sides have warned is extremely ambitious. And if 2020 comes to an end with no deal concluded, Britain will sever ties with a huge EU single market with no follow-on deal to protect jobs and trade on both sides.